서른다는 걸 알아 진심을 말해줘 결국
One, two, three, funk it.
So here's our number one. The question for number one is to find the protons, neutrons, and electrons of an element. So the equation is protons is equals to atomic number, neutrons equals to mass number minus atomic number, electrons equals to atomic number minus charge. So our example is hydrogen. The atomic number of hydrogen is 1 and average atomic number is 1.01. So it's time to calculate. So 1 is equals to mass number. It is not the average atomic number anymore, and 1 is equal to atomic number. So protons, as you can see here in the equation, protons is equal to atomic number. So the atomic number is 1. So the protons is 1. Neutrons is equal to mass number minus atomic number. So 1 minus 1 is equals to 0, and our electrons is equals to atomic number minus charge. So 1 minus 0 equals to 1. That's all. So number 2 is naming of molecular compound. So the rules here is prefix plus name of non-metal and prefix plus non-metal ending in "ide". So the prefixes are mono, dri, di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nona, deca. So here in number 2 we have also a rule. So step 1 is the first element start with an element name. So I pick the element nitrogen. This is my example, nitrogen. And the second element start with the ide name. This is the oxygen. Ide name is oxide. Use prefixes to show how many atoms of each type there are. So here in example, nitrogen, our example is nitrogen 2 and oxide 3. So mono, the prefixes are mono. So nitrogen, you can put so two, so the 2 and prefixes are di, so we can call it now di. And the oxygen 3, so the 3 represents in tri, so tri. And this is the molecular compound, the dinitrogen trioxide. So our number 3 is the formula writing of compound. So ionic compound, so writing formulas. Our example is sodium chloride. So the element, so the in the periodic table we can see the sodium there is Na plus 1 and the chloride is Ci plus 1. So it is the same charge. It is same charge, so you can cancel out the positive 1 and the positive 1 and then combine it. That's the sodium chloride. And calcium sulfide, calcium is the element of calcium is Ca plus 2 and sulfide is S plus 2. And just like this example, we just cancel out the positive 1 and but here you cancel positive 2, so then combine. So this is the example of different charge. Lithium oxide, Li plus 1 and then oxide 2. So it is simply as you can see, it is just transferred. So the 2 here is transferred in here in the lithium, and the 1 in the lithium is transferred in the oxide 1. So it is equals to lithium to oxide 1.